as a national political party. I'm now going to dedicate my life to finding, organising, funding and providing hundreds of qualified candidates to present to the British people at the next general election. This process has already started, with invitations being issued to patriots in aligned political parties, Reform, the Conservatives, the SDP, Advance, and more. In local politics, we will work in partnership with localised political parties, such as Great Yarmouth First, that have the best interests of their residents at heart, combining our forces at the next general election. The men and women standing for Restore in that election will not be politicians. I promise you that. They will not be failed ministers. They will not be tainted by failures of the past. They will be from business, from the military, from science, from medicine, from education, from industry, representing real communities up and down the country. Every single one will be from well outside the existing political establishment, and every single one will understand the difficult decisions that need to be taken. Because there are no easy fixes. I'm not going to tell you comforting lies about the condition of our country. I have only ever been honest with the British people, and I will be straight with you now. What is necessary will be incredibly painful. But for the first time in a very long time, voters will have a genuine alternative which is truthful with them about the scale of what now has to be done. The first priority is to control who comes to our country, and more importantly, who stays in our country. Restore Britain will not just stop mass immigration, we will reverse it. Every single illegal migrant will be securely detained and then deported. The message will be unrelenting. If you are in this country without our permission, you will be removed. For the foreseeable future, far more people must leave Britain than arrive.
Yep. Restore Britain have fucking taken over.
The men and women standing for Restore in that election will not be politicians. I promise you that. They will not be failed ministers. They will not be tainted by failures of the past. They will be from business, from the military, from science, from medicine, from education, from industry, representing real communities up and down the country.
Now, if he sticks to that, that's big. That's a big, big one for me. Of actually, instead of getting fucking failed politicians and grifters, ex-conservatives, which is what Reform are doing, if he actually gets, business people, teachers, scientists, all of the above, that's big. Like, everything that I'm hearing here sounds fantastic, as long as he sticks and keeps to the word.
Every single one will be from well outside the existing political establishment, and every single one will understand the difficult decisions that need to be taken. Because there are no easy fixes. I'm not going to tell you comforting lies about the condition of our country. I have only ever been honest with the British people, and I will be straight with you now. What is necessary will be incredibly painful. But for the first time in a very long time, voters will have a genuine alternative which is truthful with them about the scale of what now has to be done. The first priority is to control who comes to our country, and more importantly, who stays in our country. Restore Britain will not just stop mass immigration, we will reverse it. Every single illegal migrant will be securely detained and then deported. The message will be unrelenting.
This is something that it's such a big problem in the UK. Immigration. Such a big problem. So to actually hear someone unapologetically say we're going to not just fucking deport, we're going to reverse it, I'm just shocked it took this long for someone to actually come out and say something like that. And like straight. I think the way he talks is very, very good. He's very sort of straight to the point. No bullshit. No sort of beating around the bush. It's kind of straight to the point, nice and clear, very direct. That's what we need right now.
If you are in this country without our permission, you will be removed. Good. For the foreseeable future, far more people must leave Britain than arrive.
Yep.
If a foreign national is unable to speak English, lives in social housing, claims benefits, refuses to work, fails to integrate, commits crime, or even actively hates our way of life and wishes to do us harm, then they must leave or be made to leave.
Yep.
Restore Britain will make our communities safe again for women and children. That I promise you. If that means millions go, then millions go. We're constantly told that the economy needs vast swathes of low-skilled migrants. We know that's simply not true. What we need is to get millions of healthy Brits back into work. A radical overhaul of how welfare is delivered. Protecting those in genuine need, but not funding healthy shirkers to live off the back of hard-working men and women. If you can work, you must work. It really is that simple. Restore Britain will be abundantly clear. If you consistently refuse work, then you will lose your benefits. We will punish indolence, and more importantly, we will reward success. We will provide vast economic...
I think this is what the country needs at the moment. The country's so fucking divided, and there's just so much shit going on with the country. We kind of need a bit of a straight talker, straight to the point, not beating around the bush. This is what we need to do. It's not going to be easy. He's already said that. We're not going to make any apologies. This is what we need to do to get the country back in the right direction. This is what we like to see. This man is going to grow in popularity, and I'm predicting in the next few weeks he'll be one of the leading, maybe not a few weeks, in the next couple of months, he's going to be towards the top, and he'll definitely overtake Reform.
Incentives for men and women to start businesses, generate opportunities, build wealth, and create self-sufficient families. Standing here today on the farm, I know exactly what it means to deal with energy bills, labour shortages, regulation, unproductive paperwork, planning restrictions, tax, and endless uncertainty. The state has definitively become the enemy of the people. Restore Britain will burn away suffocating taxes on work and enterprise. We will slash unnecessary regulation. We will dismantle bloated quangos and the overbearing HR culture. We must crush parasitic Britain. We will restore long-term, stable, logical policy so that businesses can plan and invest and grow again. But Restore Britain is about much more than numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about who we are as a nation and who we are as a people. Britain is not just an economy. Britain is not just an idea. Britain is not just a passport. Britain is a nation. Britain is a people, our people. And Restore Britain will never allow that to be erased. We will celebrate our Christian heritage and the identity that built and shaped this country.
Another big thing, which is big in the Restore Party, which is the idea of being proud of being English and not making any apologies. Well, that being British, being proud of your heritage and not feeling guilty or being made to feel like you have to apologise for Britain's past. It's something that you should be fucking proud of, and that you constantly in the media you see people try to make you apologise or make it seem like a bad thing. That's another reason why they're building popularity so much, is because they basically say that it's something you should be proud of. It should be respected. It's a good thing to be British. It's not a bad thing, and it's something that we should look after and we should hold on to, which is our British identity, our history. Being actually British, being from here, having actual British heritage is a good thing, and is something that should be preserved.
Ability, restraint, forgiveness, duty, and fairness. In short, a high-trust society. That will mean defending our culture. That will mean resisting the relentless creep of radical Islam. That will mean banning the burqa, outlawing Sharia law, blocking cousin marriages, and reimposing our Christian-based rule of law. A Restore Britain government would legislate to ensure that no halal or kosher slaughter on British soil. This is Britain, and we will do things our way. This political party now exists for one reason: to restore Britain. To make it a better, safer, and more prosperous place for British men and women to raise their families. It will be difficult, and it will be painful. But I assure you, it is possible. I hope you will consider joining me on this journey and becoming a member of our party.
Already a member. I've already signed up. And this is one of the things that I'm really feeling positive about, which I want to just highlight what he said there about there being no halal or kosher slaughter, which to me indicates that he's not an Israeli puppet. Knock on wood, it could happen. But that doesn't sound like a man that is controlled or at all or has any involvement from Israel. So that sounds fucking amazing to me. And he's been asked before about it, about Israeli involvement in political parties. And he said something along the lines of like, I'm just interested in Britain. I don't want to be fighting wars on behalf of Israel, all that stuff. So, yeah, this guy's, I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling, and I believe that the party is going to grow more popular very quickly because there's a big gap in the political market for this, which people are holding. And I thought reform might be it. They're not. They're not it. Reform are not it. This may be it. Only time will tell. Hopefully, they stay true to the word and stay on that message and aligned with that message. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Are Restore Britain taking over? I definitely think so. Again, I'm just a guy on the internet, I don't know. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, helps me out massively. Stay based as always. I'll see you guys on the next one.